Like you didn't get the replay?
No, I didn't.
Then
I X'd out.
See if anybody else was able to. They didn't.
Those guys never save shit, dude.
Well, then I guess not.
No, but you can't even pull it from Facebook, huh? If I screen recorded.
I don't know.
Clips, huh?
I'm not really sure. We could try.
Look at that. You went on right away, and I'm still here waiting.
When did you turn yours on? Before or after this?
No, let's try.
Hi, Geek. Hi, Bronze Goddess, Christine, Bellboy, Joan. How are you?
Hi, guys.
Happy Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Happy Hump Day in the Philippines. I hate when people say Hump Day.
Why?
I don't know. It's just annoying.
It's inappropriate.
I guess.
That's the first thing.
Well, it's funny because they were talking about a new lumpia business in Antelope. And I wasn't sure if I could share it because I was like, I can't remember if I've ever been bustos with this group. Because, like, you know how there's Lumpia and Company, the one that's, like, partly owned by E40? And one of the guys in the meeting was like, oh, have you tried Lumpia Co.? And I was like Lumpia and Company? They're like, no, it's Lumpia Co. I'm like, you mean, like, K-O? And he's like, yeah, I probably should have said it with, like, a Filipino accent, I guess. Hey, Marjorie. And then I was like... Then, I was just thinking, it sounds kind of dirty. Lumpia Co. And I was like, I wonder if I should say it. I was like, I don't know about this group yet. So I didn't. Well, I just kept it to myself.
You should have.
Hi, Marjorie.
Hi, Marjorie. I was going to say maybe you should have because us Philams are embarrassed to probably even say Lumpia Co. So if you're out here like, yeah, just say that shit correctly. Like you.
No, I was gonna say it like, in a Bastos way, like, like, yeah, I don't want to touch your lumpia.
Oh, the joke around like an after joke like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd hold off on that. Hi, Marjorie.
That's what I meant. Not the whole accent part. It was the dirty part. Like I was like, that sounds like a bomba film.
Oh, Lumpia Co?
Yeah.
Starring George Estrigan. Huh? You guys are too young to know who George Estrigan. Do you know who George Estrigan is?
No, I don't think so. If I saw his face, maybe I probably would.
Famous Filipino porn star.
I'm not good with names.
Famous Filipino porn star, probably the most well-known one.
Well, let's pull him up.
Okay.
Pull it up.
Well, we can't show any.
Well, I mean, you could show a clean picture of him. Yeah.
And he also has a son.
Is he also
George Estrigan Jr., who happened to be an actor? But I think because of his his lineage, he's been kind of like the industry don't really fuck with him like that on a heavy level, where he's actually a serious actor. So how do I would I go here then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I know it'll come up. Oh, here we go.
The hell it came up. It was like, as you were typing it says George Estrigan bold movie. Okay, I recognize his face. Look at this
handsome guy, right?
I recognize his face.
Okay. View image.
There. Actually, this is what I do.
Okay, what do you do?
I remove it, make it separate.
Learning OBS on the fly, guys. See, I don't even know what camera to look at yet. I'm looking here, so.
And then we will share. Nice, wrong one. Share.
Screen. Okay. All right.
There we go. Well, I guess I should have shared it the other way, actually. Share window.
It's very meta.
There we go.
Share window.
Yeah.
That's George Estrigan right there.
Yeah, so this is like kind of like a cheat of, having like double monitors, but not really because you have a split screen.
Got you. So if you guys don't know, this gentleman right here, George Stregan, one of the most famous P stars of back in the day. This is him right here. Very good looking gentleman. What do you think? No? But there was a certain time in Filipino cinema where they would...
Is that his son?
Yes, I believe that's his son.
Or is that just him younger? No, that's got to be his son.
I mean, look at that.
Wow.
How awesome is that? Right?
That mustache.
Yeah, right. He's been the subject of many songs in Filipino pop culture, in rock music and stuff like that. But he came at a time where they were doing movies where it would be half of a movie, like a real movie, and then all of a sudden they'd go into like some really explicit scenes. Then I think he just started doing explicit stuff.
That's the son.
Right after. That's his son.
They look exactly alike.
He was in a movie, I believe, called like some gangster movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think The Kingpin of Tondo or something like that. So, yeah, that's George Stregan right there. All right, so how do we not share our screen?
Stop sharing.
Stop sharing. All right. So, hi guys. Again, episode 63. 6 more, bestie.
Yeah, I guess this isn't that bad. Just being on Wi-Fi.
It's pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Let me be the one to share. So talk to these good folks, and you have more folks in your screen than we do ours. So hi to everyone in Liana's stream. Hope you guys are doing good. Let me share this real quick.
What was I going to do here? Oh, go on Facebook and share it from there. Facebook. We should have at least shown like the covers of the movie, like this one right here. Black Sheep.
Oh.
Lord, give me a lover. Too bad it's kind of blurry. Oh, there we go. Hold on, let me share.
Yes.
Share. And tag.
And just now, breaking news, Filipino boxing legend Manny Pacquiao officially retires. He's out of here.
Yeah, I saw that.
But your ass got retired because you got beat by that dude in the last fight. Let's be real. I'm a boxing fan, but if we're just talking strictly boxing, yo, your ass got whooped by Ugas. Si Ugas na inugas ka, you know?
There we go.
Si Ugas, nagugas siya sa...
Lord, give me a lover.
Yan. The many movies of George Stregan with Eddie Garcia was in there.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Look at that one.
Yan. Vilma Santos.
Wow.
Ernie Garcia, Rez Cortez. Vilma's not known for doing explicit or
smut.
Showing, smut. She was almost like the who would I compare her to in American cinema that doesn't really show, like a Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. It's sad. Right?
What does that say?
Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, Sabik.
Oh yeah, it's one of the a famous porn movie right there. Sabik, yes. We hope you guys are doing good. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. What's that?
What's this one? 1986, year of the penetration movies.
Yes. Kiri. Yung mga penny movies. Yung tawag nung araw. You know what I mean? Yung mga penny movies. Ano tawag nun? Press Play is in the house. What's up, Chase Peralta?
Hey, Press Play.
Hope you guys are doing good. If you guys can see, we are talking about George Estrigan and George Estrigan Jr. And Bestie wanted to look at some of the old movies. So let's go ahead and click on that. This woman wants a man for a slave. Oh my God. Eddie Garcia, George Estrigan, I believe it is in here. Jean Saburit in her first title role.
I don't know who that is.
Ooh. Born Hustlers in the house. What's good?
What's this? Oh, dang.
Boboy Tibayan. Look, I love how Pinoy say the true to life. The true to life story of Ignacio Boboy Tibayan of Bayan Luma, Imus, Cavite. And is it?
It's Bong.
That's Bong, right?
Yeah.
Lonnie Mercado, Laika Ugarte, George Estrigan, I don't know any of these names, by the way. Raul Aragon, Perla Bautista, Res Cortez, Conrad Paul, Bomber.
I only know Bong, yeah.
And George Estrigan.
Yeah, same. Like, I recognize that face.
Yes.
The true-to-life gangster roles of Anthony Alonso.
You gotta love the posters.
Yeah, I do like the vintage movie posters.
Shout out to Video 48. If you guys don't know Video 48, they are the curators of Filipino cinema. That site has been around for years where they try to get every movie poster. And the thing that's, and you got to give a shout out to them though, but everything is tagged so you know where it's from. So this has been my source for a lot of Filipino history and movies. These past couple of years. Olivia Ortiz, Bold Star, another famous one if you happen to be into these type of movies. But look at Vilma there with blood on her face. That's great. Shout out to Rudy Fernandez and Lorna Tolentino, right? Rap's parents. Shout out Rap. George Estrigan, Dick Israel, another famous. You would probably know Dick Israel's face if you were to see his face. You'd be like, oh, dude, I've watched him in a million movies. Sa Init ng Apoy was that movie right there.
What is this? Was this a Cardong Pusa?
I believe that could be the name of the site that holds it,
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Till death do us part. Hilda Cornell. Look at these names. Marissa Delgado. Kumusta kay Jennifer, Zell, Vanessa, kumusta?
Oh, you know what? Remember that one movie we never got to finish watching? That Dolphy movie where he's a priest? What was it called? Father Jejimon or something like that?
Yes. Horrible movie.
Let's pull up the trailer.
Okay.
Was it like Father Jejimon or something like that?
Yeah, that show was crazy. The trailer itself was crazy.
Hey. Hold on, let me share screen.
Ang pinakamasayang regalo ng RVQ Productions ngayong Pasko, si Dolphy sa Jeje Movie ng taon. Father Jejimon. Bagets sa katatawanan.
Galit ka ba?
Good morning.
Pag nanalo ako, alis ka na dito.
Oh my God.
Hindi ka na babalik kahit kailan. Pero kung mananalo,
Oh my God.
kinakailangan. Ipagawa mo yung simbahan.
Hey MJ.
Sa Magica.
Oh my God. Hi everyone.
Testimonyo pa!
International na.
Oh my gosh, what the
Sino
hell?
ka? Justin. Justin Bieber. Baby, oh.
Oh my gosh.
Masamang espiritu, lumabas ka
His
sa
son.
kanya. Masamang hangin niya pinawalan mo.
Tatago ka naman ang alagad ng demonyo. Masama yan. Baka hindi ka makarating sa langit.
Langit,
Makapigil hiningang stunt.
tuko.
Sinisiguro ko sa'yo, uulog sa mga kamay ko.
Huwag sana maulog.
Magandang gabi sa'yo. Tuloy na.
Ingat kayo.
Siya nga pala, Father.
Mga kulets. Sexy. Jugets.
Mga lady nga.
Father Jejemon.
Ibig kita.
At romantic na Jeje lang.
Natatakot sila sa'yo, lasing ka kasi.
Magmula nang dumating ka sa lugar na to, ang problema ang dala mo.
Oh my gosh.
Minolesta niya ang anak kong si Excel.
Ano kasi nagalingan yan?
Bakit po nila pinapahirapan si
Oh, this was her name.
Bakit po kung sino pa yung tunay na nagmamahal sa aming lugar? Kung sino pa yung nagmamahal sa akin?
Looking dead.
Siya yung nagdurusa.
Mapapaluha.
Looking dead, dude.
Kayo, hindi ako papayag. Hindi niyo kami pwedeng iwan ng ganito.
Father, huwag ka nang umalis!
Kung ako man nagkasala sa paningin ninyo, ako na lang ang parusahan nyo. Huwag niyong idamay ang pananampalataya niyo sa Diyos.
Entry for the 36th Metro Manila Film Festival.
Arrest this man.
Father Jejemon.
Father Jejemon, you? Well,
Father Jejemon. Sa Fred Gray Jr.
So that's why that movie was heavily criticized
Yes.
by the
because-
Catholic
yes,
Church, correct?
Yes. Crazy.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's what you think about that trailer?
I actually kind of want to watch the movie. I mean, I remember we started to watch it, but we never finished it.
Was that his last movie?
I hope not.
He I was gonna come with a really bad joke. I was gonna say I hope that movie didn't send him nowhere. You know what I mean? Just saying. Think what you want, but sometimes when you mess around too much, I think, right? Especially, dude, the statue was cross-eyed. You're a fool for that, Dolphy, right?
Well, that wasn't even him. It's whoever made the movie.
I'm just saying, you a fool for that.
But I mean, he was what do you call it? I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of the word right now.
Hey guys, thank you guys for joining us. This is episode 63
Yes.
of the Best Friends Show. We hope you guys are doing good. How are you doing today, Bestie?
I'm tired.
How's the how does it feel right now for you? What are you going through for the people out there that may not know what you're going through, or they might not have been a parent before, or something like that, but now you're in the process of 5 months.
I'm about to be 5 months on Thursday officially.
Yes.
I'm 19 weeks and 5 days right now.
And
So
how's it going for you so far?
it's not too bad. It's just my back hurts and I've been constipated for 5 months now.
Again, you didn't expect you could get pregnant, but is it what you expected with what you're going to, like your feelings and the discomfort?
No, because I mean, you could never really picture like how it's going to feel like if you're ever to be pregnant.
Right, of course.
Like, and you know, nobody really talks about. I mean, everybody knew about morning sickness, and but they don't tell you about like the other pains, like the what is it called? Dang, I'm totally blanking out. But you feel it on your stomach because it's, you know, it's stretching. Your uterus is stretching, so you get these sharp little pains. Obviously, I knew like the boobs and the back were gonna hurt. I didn't know about being tired. Like I had never been tired like that ever in my life in the first trimester.
So that was kind of a shock to your system that you're just like sleepy all the time.
Yeah,
or you just
yeah. Like you know, I heard people get tired, but I didn't think it would go to that extent. Like I could not keep awake. Like I was dying the first 3 months. Like all I wanted to do was sleep all day.
I've even heard of some women before where like maybe their pregnancy is kind of delicate to where like they really can't be doing any kind of strenuous activity at all.
Some people will get put on bed rest.
Yes, that's what I was getting towards.
Yeah.
Like, you don't feel anywhere close to you feel very active.
No. I don't feel very active, but no, there'd be certain conditions where you would have to be put on bed rest, like especially like if you're going through labor pains early or if like you're spotting or bleeding. They'll usually put you on bed rest. But yeah, it all depends on your condition. But I don't know. I feel like so far it's been kind of mild compared to everybody else. Like I didn't have bad morning sickness. There had been a few bouts of like nausea, but I hadn't thrown up really. So yeah, it hasn't been too bad actually compared to others.
Thank you for your insight. That was actually, I was going to say concerning, you know.
And I'm not going to, this sounds kind of fucked up, but at least I don't look toward back like how some people do. I was like, you make it look like pregnancy is so not fun. I mean, pregnancy isn't fun.
Well, I will say, I mean, you are, I mean, Liana still looks the same way she does from, you know, when she first was non-pregnant, you know. And I think she, of course, you know, you're very beautiful, and I always try to stress it to you all the time. She goes, you know what I mean? She doesn't like to hear it and stuff. But I was going to say, damn, I had a point of going towards a whole bed rest. Oh, here was my point. I said, I only say that because you over here, yeah, you have your aches and pains and stuff like that. But one thing I wanted to bring up is you said you feel like you want to Hulk out.
I do.
Or lift a refrigerator.
Yeah, like I knew you'd get hormonal when you're pregnant because I mean you kind of, so like PMS symptoms are kind of similar to pregnancy symptoms. So yeah, like when you're emotional and hormonal, it's basically kind of like PMS, but like on a whole other level. I think it's just because I'm so restricted, like I can't do a lot of things. That's why I want to Hulk out and like want to lift a refrigerator and throw it at somebody.
You feel like you could lift a refrigerator?
I feel like I could.
A mini?
No.
A mini for sure.
For sure.
But then you want to attempt the...
Oh, yeah, like a regular size refrigerator. And just like throw it at someone.
It's very good.
That's how I feel, especially when I get angry. It's not just like, oh, I'm pissed off. Like, I want to like break every single bone in your body or crush it into dust, basically. It's like intense. Or same thing when it goes to like the opposite. Like if you're sad, then you're like super, super sad. And if you're super happy, yeah, it's just everything is just a lot more intense.
She said to dust.
Yeah.
As the dust is like bone dust in a bag of skin.
Yeah. Like it would probably feel like a sandbag.
Kind of like if you were to throw a body off the building and somebody had to like scrape it off the cement.
Yeah,
Like,
probably like that.
Oof. That's really a bad way to die too, right?
I'm assuming so.
They're gonna shovel you off the cement. They're like scraping your bones and your skin.
Yeah.
As people walk across the spot that you died every day.
Yeah.
What's up, Ewan? I don't know if you're still here, but thank you. Hi. Shout out to MJ too, who jumped from my stream to yours. I don't know if you're still here. Shout out to Marjorie that came in earlier. Shout out to everyone else that came in. Shout out to the bots. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, we're just doing the Best Friend Show, episode 63, going into the fall season. You know, lots of things happening right now. We're getting ready for KumuCon.
Yeah, fall is my favorite season too.
Yeah, that's when all the new shows start.
Well, that and then like the weather's the best at the fall because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. It's just right, and
it's the best time to dress too.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah,
this is the most.
Yeah, you could definitely accessorize for sure.
How do you say it? You could look your best at school.
Yeah.
During these times of the year.
Or the most comfortable because you could wear hoodies.
Yeah, nowadays I'd probably just wear joggers and some hoodies or like a crew neck. Right?
Yeah, that's pretty much what my outfits were. Cause last year during COVID, during lockdown, like there was no real point to dressing up.
Nope. Leggings.
Yeah.
Basketball shorts.
Like I haven't worn this dress in a while. Because even before the pandemic, I was working from home. So I didn't really have too many places to really dress up, I guess.
You've been wearing nothing but dresses these last couple of days.
Only because...
It's the most I've seen you without Cortez.
Well, that's another thing.
And
like
black hoodies and jeans.
Well, that's because since I am pregnant, I don't want to bend over and put my foot in a sneaker. So, like, I'm trying to just find, like, easy slip-on shoes to put on, and that's why I'm also in a dress, because I don't have to, like, it's easy to move around in.
I saw some weird-ass shoes the other day where it's, like, you just step
in it. It was specifically for pregnancy? It was a sneaker?
I don't think it was. No, it's just, so they don't even want you touching your shoes, like, with your hand. So you slip in and out of the shoe, and the back of the heel is structured to where it just goes in and out.
Yeah.
So if they were making stuff like that for pregnant.
Well, maybe you're seeing it, but since I'm pregnant, because I've been looking at pregnancy stuff, I get the pregnant commercials. So we're probably seeing the same shoe. It's just different ad since I'm pregnant. So they geared it with with pregnant people so they don't have to bend over. But yeah, I saw that. I was looking at it. I was like, I don't know if I really want to pay $100 for those.
Yeah, it's just something like touchless.
Yeah,
like you don't have to touch your shoes.
I'd buy them if it was under $100 because I'm like, they're not really all that great looking.
I just want Nike to have the technology instead and make a cool shoe out of that if you can, without having to charge a crazy amount.
No, but Nike would charge even more though.
Probably. Damn it.
It would probably be at least $150.
But I like the way that it showed the foot going in and out, where
where you don't have to worry about the back.
And you're not even touching you really don't have to touch your shoes at all. So.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if I would, just because the shoe wasn't like hella ugly, but it wasn't really all that great looking either. And I don't know if I really want to spend $100 on a shoe that doesn't really look all that great, and that I would probably just wear for pregnancy. So, yeah, no. I'm trying to not buy maternity clothes unless I really, really have to. Actually, I bought 3 dresses.
3 maternity dresses specifically.
Yeah.
They didn't come in yet, right?
No, I've worn them already. That green one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I bought it just because it doesn't really look maternity.
It didn't.
So, like, I could probably still wear it when I'm not. It's really stretchy. I have a black one and a green one. And then I bought a hoodie dress, maternity.
Oh, wow.
I was going to wear it to KumuCon, but we'll see.
Oh, no, probably.
Well, I might change my outfit because now I want to wear my Kumari hood and my Pek Pek Power shirt. Or Kep Kep Power, my bad. Oh well, too late. Nobody's here.
Just trying to get through the hour. We got 30 minutes left. Ronnie Gale
Hi.
is in the house. Hi, hello. How are you?
It's so hot.
Kumusta? Welcome to Kumu, by the way. They're level 2. So, you know, they probably just downloaded the app yesterday.
Yeah.
Kumusta? We're glad you're here, Dito Gale.
Yeah. Oh, another thing about being pregnant, like I didn't realize like the vivid dreams that I would have. I didn't know that was like a symptom.
You've been having a lot of vivid dreams.
Not recently, but I've had a few already. Like remember, fuck. Now I don't even remember it. I remember sharing a few vivid dreams with you.
Where I was in it.
Yeah.
You were telling me that I was.
Yeah. Or remember I told you that I dreamt of Eugene in my dream? That was pretty vivid. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Eugene.
And
he's on my mind a lot, actually.
I feel like Steve was in one of my dreams too, but I can't remember.
Oh, I think I recall you.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't remember what we were doing though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm dreaming of your friends and none of my friends.
Well, my friends are your friends.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, my own personal friends.
Right, gotcha.
But maybe it's because I've been seeing them more because, well, I see Steve more because of Kumu. I don't really see my other friends that much.
I don't know.
And I saw Eugene recently. Like, when we first...
For the record, I think I might have told Bestie this story, but I'm just going to say it for content purposes here. But when I got sick the last time I was here, actually, there was this part where I think I might have told you, but for the fans, the Best Friends show, if you happen to be watching this, I was on some messed up medication and I wasn't sleeping. At one point, I was kissing you on the lips and all that stuff. Kissing my bestie, and then when I opened my eyes I was kissing the pillow, which was messed up. And another time I'm here talking to Steve like this close, like me and Steve were talking this close, and then all of a sudden I'm by myself just against the wall in the dark, and I'm like, where's Steve? Wait, where was I? So
did you tell Steve?
I did, and he was like, "You were really sick." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You could have been kissing me," and I was like, "That's what I kept thinking of." I was like, and it would have been the pillow, you know. So yeah, very weird.
I can't remember the other dreams where it was vivid.
Those were my most vivid so far, but there were. Oh no, I had one other. I don't really get to dream too much nowadays, but when I got paid, or when we got paid, I remember I was shopping with somebody out and do not know that. He's like, "Yeah, did you want clams?" I was like,
"Oh yeah, you told me about this."
He was like, "One thing, get that bag right there." And then when I grabbed it with just a bag of money, I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Was there any more and shit?" He's like, "Yeah, get that bag." So, kind of weird to correlate all that. Thank you for hitting those hearts too. You bots.
I just read that title. I'm just like,
ang pinakamahabang baba sa balat ng lupa. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Pinakamahabang baba. Long road. What? Sa balat.
He's talking about the long chin. You see that guy? He's always known for his chin. And I used to joke about, like, with my Tito boy, I'm like, you look like him. Because he has a long chin too, and he has an underbite, so it's a lot more prominent because his chin hella sticks out.
I'm surprised. Look at that. The Viva Films does put out full movies. Same thing with Regal Entertainment.
You find a lot of Tagalog movies on YouTube. That's why my mom said that she doesn't have TFC anymore, because she just looks for the shows and movies on YouTube. I mean, it's good for us, but you think they would have been able to do it in a better way for them to be more profitable, especially for like the actors.
I think how they miss out is this should all be available, just like how Netflix is.
They should have their own little, streaming. And that's the thing that sucks is like if you want an old Filipino movie, it's hard to grab a copy.
Yes.
Because I remember like I wanted like to buy DVDs from like the 90s, but they never converted it over to DVD. So that's the only thing that sucks about Filipino movies.
Yeah.
You can't, they don't do box sets of shows. Like I feel like they would do so well if they were able to sell those box sets, especially for people that are OFWs that want to catch up on the shows, or people here in the States that want to watch, or wherever, people that don't live in the Philippines. I think they're missing out big time.
It would be the perfect introduction for a film who's been ignorant, like say Filipino cinema, or just a Filipino culture. Like if they, because what used to always bug me back in the day, and I think we've always brought this up, is like they'll jock another country's genre of movies when I'm like, dude, we have dope shit too.
Yeah.
Right?
Or even music, like K-pop is huge in the Philippines. And if you look at their charts, what's on the top charts, it's all like K-pop stuff, not their own music. So yeah, I don't know. We're not really...
Those are the Filipinoisms that's very Filipino and will always be prevalent, and I don't think will ever even change either.
I think maybe eventually, but I think it's going to take some time.
I mean, it's weird how we'll talk about these things where we talk about support for each other, but then there'll be some kind of weird support, or we don't support, or we shouldn't just support because they should actually be doing the work. We shouldn't just be praising somebody.
RJ.
Hey, RJ.
No, I completely agree. Because, I'm not going to support every single film there's a Filipino in it or made by a Filipino. If I don't like it, I don't like it.
And see, that's the thing. Like, if the shit is whack, it's like, yo, the dude is whack.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm not hating because, he's a Filipino dude.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
no,
blah.
because, there are a lot of, like, Filipino musicians, artists, movies that I like. It's just, there's a few that I just could not really get into. Well, and like the Filipino movies today, there's not too many that I really like. The horror movies I like. It's the romantic comedies. It's just cringy, and a lot of it and a lot of it, like, they just bit off other, it's a lot of just like American movies or Korean movies that they just redid in Tagalog. So yeah, I like the old movies, like from like the 90s and 80s. My mom would rent movies every week, Tagalog movies, and I would watch it. And I wish I could watch those movies, but they're hard to find. You really have to dig and find it. Or if you still have the copy of it on VHS, then, it's a shitty copy, but...
And that's what I've always wondered, if those old video stores that had all those videos, I wonder if they probably just trashed it. But if
they probably did.
If they were really cinephiles, you know what I'm saying, they would have kept that shit and kept a record, of that shit.
I agree.
Hey, Planetan Pluto. I like that. Joe Mariel, Belwar.
But yeah, and then, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just the movies that I have seen. Like, I haven't really seen any good acting. I feel like they just choose, like, the most light-skinned person and then put them on screen.
I happen to like the guys that are actually kind of problematic. They were problematic, and they kind of not really... Well, they're gaining back their way and after making amends and all that stuff. But even when those guys weren't in trouble, they weren't giving those guys a shot, though, either. Because of how maybe raw they are or whatever. Where here people take risk on making movies, lots of people don't like a Shia LaBeouf, but he's out here making movies, or people take chances with, certain actors. And I think what you said is they're playing it safe with the light-skinned people with the
or they just choose good-looking people that don't know how to
good-looking
act,
people
and
that
you're
do-
just like, okay,
exactly.
well,
Exactly.
yeah.
Hey, Planeta Pluto. We're just
Hi.
talking about Filipino cinema culture real quick.
And that definitely would not fly in American films. I mean, yeah, they could be good looking, but if it's bad acting, like,
that's what I mean. Like, yo,
we'll say it.
I'm just saying, this is what I hated every time I would be in the Philippines. Every movie is the number one movie in the country. Every movie's the number one box office smash. And no disrespect to people like Vice, alright? But you mean to tell me all their movies are fire? That's crazy. That's crazy.
No, because I mean, she has a few movies that I do not like. You know, like the blackface ones. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, those are horrible.
How can you vouch for that? I'm not vouching
horrible.
I'm not vouching for that at all. You know, in fact, the Philippines is still one of the last countries to be doing blackface and all that stuff and thinking that shit is okay.
Yeah.
They had one singing competition where you gotta actually be like the person that this person was singing a Michael Bolton song.
Well, and then Filipinos get pissed off when Chinese people depicted Filipinos with blackface. So, hi.
That's all we're saying.
Thanks for jumping to my stream.
Yes. How are you?
But yeah, I don't know.
See, so that's why I can't support just any Filipino product. You know, some of it'll be whack. Some of it'll be not cool. You know?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the love too, Planeta.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. We hope you're doing good. Happy Wednesday?
For them, yeah, in the Philippines.
Happy Wednesday. Excuse me.
It's so hot.
It is kind of hot. Well, it is windy outside.
Well, it's hot in my room.
We're getting into that fall.
Doing claptrap still? No, we're not doing claptrap anymore. They're not giving us a coin allowance anymore, but we're working on that. We're going to be possibly moving claptrap back we're going to be moving it on the Elite X channel. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be doing a lot more things on Elite X, more game shows and more content.
On the Elite X account, the official team account.
So be sure to follow Elite X.
Yeah, because we're not the only ones from Elite X that's going to be doing like game shows on there. Also, there's going to be other content on. We
want to bring claptrap back.
Yes,
for sure, because I know a lot of people loved it. That's good. Okay, waiting for that. I'm glad. A lot of people are waiting. You know what? It's funny. Like, you didn't think like.
Hi, Ecam.
Hi. I mean, we knew people like claptrap, but not to the point where people were like, still coming around. Yeah, they're still looking for it. I'm like, oh, which is cool. I like that. It's good to know that people liked claptrap, and we definitely want to bring it back for you guys.
Those were hard times. I know those were hard times for you.
Yeah.
I know those were hard times for you.
But Showtime was fun, though. Actually
doing the show
was fun because you get to see people trying to guess what you're trying to say. You get to read people's answers down below and the interaction. Those were fun.
Those were what's up, Charlie Mac? How are you?
Hey, Charlie.
Those were our times of like, we're arguing, right? We're building.
Yeah.
We're building. So you're over here like, I can't do all this shit by myself. You know what I mean? And I'd attempt. Right? I'd attempt. But no, when you said when it came to Showtime to do it, we had nothing but fun. So hopefully we could bring that back for you guys.
That was definitely fun.
What's up, Charlie? We're just
I missed the claptrappers.
We're talking about claptrap, but we're all just talking about Filipino cinema also. You know what I mean?
Well, that reminds me, we need to start the new Best Friend show soon because it's about to be October on Friday, right?
Yes.
So next month, actually next week, we should be starting the Rock and Horror show.
That'll be pretty good.
Yeah, so we should work on that this weekend. Watch the movies, take notes, pull the clips that we want to show.
We got about 15 minutes left, right? So we hope you guys are doing
I'm
good.
so thirsty.
This is a short episode tonight of the Best Friends Show.
Yeah, it was a late start. But we're planning stuff for the future for Elite X. So stay tuned for that.
Yes.
More details later.
Yes.
Hi, what's it say? Maki sauce?
Yes, Maki Sauce. How are you? Thank you for joining
Hey,
us.
Chio. How are
Chio.
you?
How are you?
Oof.
Again, episode 63 of the Best Friends Show. Are you feeling okay, Bestie?
Yeah, it's just my back's hurting.
You look so beautiful in your new earrings. Can you show the people your new earrings?
My
today?
Kumade earrings.
Hey.
I'm still, I gotta find my matching necklace. Like, I don't know where it went. I can't find my Kumade necklace.
Are you going to be, are those going to be sold at KumuCon?
Unfortunately not. I don't think I'll have any
In time
for
Okay.
KumuCon. But eventually I do want to have the Kumade earrings.
Ooh. You got the bamboo door knockers on there.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so this is going to sound hella messy, but like, you know how I told you earlier that I actually had real gold bamboo earrings?
Yeah.
I fucking lost it in at some guy's house.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, shit, like, you know, I spent hey Jules, I spent good money on them because they were real gold.
Yeah.
And
those
I
are
was
door
like,
knockers. That shit is like rare to get, right? Especially bamboo hoops.
especially
like
real gold
Yep.
bamboo earrings. Like you
Yep.
can get the fake ones
I know
anywhere.
my jewelry. I know my shit.
But
Yep.
yeah, I was so upset, and I'm like, fuck, what do I do? Like, I tried to find it as best as I could, but I'm like, I ain't going back there.
That shit was in the sofa.
I checked the
somewhere,
sofa, and I was
somewhere,
just
I know.
like, where the hell did it go? I was like,
What's
damn.
that, Jules?
I gotta remember. I was like, dang, lesson learned. Don't wear any expensive jewelry.
Or you take them shits off and make sure you put that shit in your bag right away. Or
Yeah,
whatever
that's
you need,
true.
right?
But you know, you don't think like, oh, hold on, let me take my earrings off real quick.
Unless you that, you know what I'm saying? Unless you that type where, you know, you leave the jewelry on like me.
Well, I left my jewelry on, obviously,
Feel
and
me?
then it came off.
I like to leave my jewelry on and my slides on and my hat like this too. Like this.
But yeah, I was so mad. But at least I got a good discount on them. I went to the guy that I got my gold teeth from. But it's funny because like it was at
Aki? Who was it?
No, it was I brought you. Well, no, I didn't. I brought
Outside?
you to the newer location. You know, like the indoor swap meet looking thing.
Oh yeah.
And it was the Koreans.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
It was a Muhammad in them.
No, it was the Koreans.
Gotcha.
But it was funny because like, well, ever since the gold teeth thing, like for some reason, like he always gave me a discount, and I don't know the guy. And then like when I went back in to buy my bamboo earrings. Hey Ari.
What's up, Ari? How are you?
Show
your earrings again. Your Kumade
my Kumade earrings.
Ooh.
But so originally it wasn't the guy that owned the store that was helping me. It was a Mexican girl. And you know, she was telling me it was like around like 200 something for the earrings, I think. And then he overheard the price and was like, "Oh no, 120 for her." And then
From 2 to 120?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a hell of a fucking
And then then she was looking at him like hella crazy, was like, "What?" And they're like, "She's Korean." And I was like, he knows I'm not Korean. Like Asians know.
Do not look Korean.
I know, but you know, Asians know.
Yeah.
They can tell what type of, usually we can tell each other apart.
Hell yeah.
I mean, there are a few that, you know, you're like, oh, I can't really tell.
Yeah.
But, you know, usually Asians could tell each other apart. But it's just because, you know, she was Mexican. He was like, she won't know the difference.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, she's Korean.
No,
and that's why I got my discount.
And I bet you that Mexican chick was like, she is not Korean, huh?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the look on her face was like, she is not Korean. But what is she going to do? That's her boss. So.
Very good.
I probably got a better discount than she does.
That's probably why she was a little bit pissed off.
Yeah. And then same with like the gold teeth. Like when I first got there, he would give me a discount. And I was just like, I wonder why he could. Maybe it's just because I am Asian. I get a cheaper price. I don't know. Yeah, because like I remember like I was asking him like how much he was gonna charge. Like I think it was like $80 for the fangs, and then like
you're just gonna get these two.
Well, no, I was just asking like the prices, and then I forgot how much he was charging for the tops and bottoms.
At one point, I just wish that I had gotten just the fangs done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I had a homegirl that just had fangs. I was like, but I had both the fangs, but you know, and all this was open face too, open face princess cuts. So I don't know. I've maybe bought 3 pieces total in my life. And I just knew that, oh man, this is something that I can always do, you know, like getting teeth done. So
well, and I don't even know where they were. I think I might have like lost it, but like I wanted to get a new pair, but then I was like, oh wait, let me finish doing my Invisalign first, and then go back and get a new grill.
Well, now all of my grills were always tops. And I always said, well, I was always embarrassed to get bottoms because my, you know, I kind of have crooked teeth at the bottom. But then I was like, you know what, fuck it, man. I just want to kind of cover it, you know, and whatever. So.
Well, yeah, like my bottom teeth are kind of crooked, but not like hella bad. But it's like my lips are so big, you could barely see my bottom teeth when I talk.
Yeah,
so it's like it would be kind of a waste. You wouldn't see it. Because you know, there's some people that talk and you can see their lower teeth.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
You ever see that one grill where it's just the top? Also,
yeah,
teeth where it's not the whole.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So just like that'd be cool to get. You know what I mean. All right, thank you so much for sharing this live. We hope you guys are doing good down there. Shout out to This Is Mean. That's a very cool screen name. Nice. This Is Mean. You know what I mean. But Ari, shout out to you. Thank you so much for sharing this. Shout out to people like Jules and Chio.
Marjorie.
Marjorie. I came in earlier too. RJ, yeah, shout out to DJ Adequate, shout out to Mysterious Crew, you know what I mean? Oh, it's always good to see the homies coming through and showing us some love, you know, even just for a little bit. We got about, 9-10 minutes
8
left.
minutes.
8 minutes. How are you, Jules?
Are you coming to KumuCon, Jules?
Yes.
Welcome back, Chio.
Yeah, what about Chio? Is Chio coming to KumuCon?
I already asked. She's not coming. Yeah. Well, hopefully another Kumu event we'll be able to see each other.
Yes. I was going to say, if you guys were going to come, you know, to stop by the Lead X booth, you know, come hang out, say hi, buy some merch.
Well, and we're eventually going to start putting out our own events as well. So maybe. Yeah.
We do have upcoming events happening also.
Possibly one in October.
Yep. In and outside of Kumu.
Oh, that's next month already.
Yeah. Oof.
I keep forgetting. Oof. But I'm supposed to be coming. Oh, nice. Let us know when you come to Cali. Hopefully we can meet up.
Yes. And ask us where to eat. All right. Ask us where to eat. Don't trust nobody else's opinion, yo. I will never steer you wrong. You know what I'm saying? I will never steer you wrong. Some people claim like they know where to eat, but they don't. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know where to eat. You going off Yelp reviews. You going off of white people's opinions, yo.
Yeah, that's why I don't trust Yelp.
Going off.
If I do look at Yelp, I check the person. I'm like, if they're white and it's like an ethnic cuisine, I'm like, no,
you don't know shit.
Like it has to be.
Like, it's too spicy here.
Yeah, if like if it's Chinese food and it's someone that's Chinese, I'll probably trust it. But yeah, I don't really read white reviews unless it's like
white reviews with white lips. Right?
Yeah.
Where like they don't even have any lips. So how can you taste the food?
I deleted Yelp. I tried it, never again.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember there was this one dumb review for Korean barbecue. They're like, I don't like it. You have to cook your food yourself. I was like, dude, that's what mostly all Korean barbecue is. And they gave it 1 star.
Well, the first time we took my grandma, my nana, in the hot pot, she's like, oh my God, you have to cook your own food? I was like, sorry, nana.
It's part of the experience. But yeah, I get it. But that shouldn't get a bad review, especially if you didn't know that that's how most Korean places are.
Yeah.
You know, like They've obviously never been a Korean barbecue if that was their main complaint.
I'm just saying, white folks, your reviews are crazy.
Yeah, or I don't trust them when they say, "Oh, it's spicy, it's hot." I'm like, sure it is.
But you know what? I'll trust a white man's, or like when they're talking about like say coffee, or some shit like that. I'm like, oh, okay, this person knows.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, when it comes to like white things,
yeah,
I trust their judgment.
What white things do you enjoy besides coffee?
I guess like burgers, right? Pizza. They know how to cook deer. What other white
Some
things
elk.
do I like?
Some venison, huh? Like white people always talk about venison. I'm like, I'm not a hunter, sir. I don't kill animals.
I don't know what other white things would I trust there.
Wine.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
They buy that shit by the boxes.
Yeah.
According to
Kraft mac and cheese.
I don't know. I think Kraft mac and cheese is more of a. I don't know. Actually, no. Is that white? Is that a white thing? Kraft mac and cheese?
I don't know.
I was about to say anything that's microwavable or like. I mean that's colored. That's colored folks for us, dude. That's of all ethnicities that aren't under that white banner that like fuck with microwavable or
well, and then like
reheatable.
Oh, and then like what I was talking about, like I use Velveeta. I do like Velveeta. No, but I was just thinking,
I don't even like Kraft singles. By the way.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking about like the other day when I was talking about the Kumari hood and I was having this conversation with a coworker and she was telling me about her daughter having an infection down in her female privates. And it's because like her daughter wouldn't wipe all the time when she'd go pee. And then I was like, what? Why is she not wiping all the time? Not every single time she goes pee.
It's a dirty kid, dude.
And then she was like, why do you? And I'm like,
ew.
Yes.
Wipe, yo.
I wipe every time. And she's like, oh, are you supposed to? And I'm like, yeah.
Ew, she don't wipe.
Not all the time, she said.
Ew.
She's like, well, what do you do if you pee on the side of the road? I'm like, I wipe if I have to. I've tried not to pee on the side of the road, but there had been on a few occasions where I had to, especially when I was little.
Said, what are you, this is something she clearly does.
Yeah.
She peeing on the side of the road.
Yeah. Because, woman. Like, when I was like 5, when I was little and I had to pee, like during road trips, my parents would force me to just go pee on the side of the road.
I almost got
But that's what the McDonald's napkins were for.
Oh. That person,
No, I always wipe.
Her and her kids dirty.
Yeah.
She's
okay,
white.
And this is going to sound messed up.
Huh? She was white.
Yes. And okay, so this is another thing. Like, I don't know if this is a white thing or what, but it's happened to me 2 incidences. Like, I had this friend who stayed at the house. She was white. And, this was summertime. We were clubbing, drinking. So we were getting hot and sweaty. And the next day we wake up and I'm like, hey, like, do you want to jump in the shower first or should I? And she's like, oh, no, I'm just going to wash my face. And I'm like, okay.
Ew,
she did that. Partying? She did that. Yes. Partying hard. It's summertime in Sac, so it's over 100 degrees. We're dancing at a club. So, we're getting sweaty and gross. She did that for 3 days in a row and did not shower.
Ew.
And the last night she did it, she went home with a dude. And I was like, ugh.
Ew.
And I remember like towards like the end, like I could smell her feet.
Ew.
Yeah. So I was kind of traumatized by that. That was like the first time I had her stay with me for that long. So
dang, that dude was smashing some rank ass vagina and shit, huh?
And then years later, I'm at a party. We're drinking, we're smoking in a garage. Mm-hmm. So, like, smoking cigarettes, like, it gets trapped in the garage.
Hair,
yeah, so your hair starts to stink really bad.
Skin, all that.
So, we all crashed at the house. And then we were going to a concert afterwards. We were actually going to High Road Day. And then I was like, hey, like, did you want to go shower first or should I go? And she's like, no, I'm just gonna wash my face. I was like, what is up with these girls just gonna wash their face?
different bras?
Different girl.
She's white.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is up with these girls not wanting to wash their body and just washing their face? That's nasty.
You know
if
what?
anything,
maybe that's why I never dated a white chick, you know?
I don't know. But if anything, like, if I had to choose, I would probably want to wash my body first.
No shit.
Or like, oh, I'm gonna wash my thing.
Feel fresh.
I mean, maybe I could kind of skip the face, but I would prefer to wash it. But if I had to choose something to wash, I wouldn't choose my face.
Well, if you had the option to take a shower, if the host is like, dude, y'all can use a bathroom or whatever.
It's another way of them thinking they are clean. That's true, I guess.
Ew.
Yeah. And I'm just like, no, if I get to only wash one body part, it wouldn't be my face.
I'm glad I never dated a white person. That was the only one that was missing on the list. You know, and I was just like, maybe that's why, because they smell. I don't know. Maybe I didn't find them like, ooh, maybe they're, ooh. I mean, there's definitely some, you know, they're pretty too and all that. I'm just saying, like, no, it makes me think like, well,
I don't know if that's, I mean, it can't be all of them that think that way.
I mean?
It can't be all of them.
It can't be all of them. I'm just saying.
But the fact that it happened twice to me, I'm just like,
yeah.
I don't know.
We're going to end it on white people smelling.
Yeah.
We hope you guys are doing good. This is episode 63 of the Best Friends Show with Liana and Samo and me, Ron Sara. We hope you guys are doing good. But, man, I pick on white people a lot, but it's what we do.
No, right? I have some white friends.
I'm only doing back for all the colonizing and stuff they did from back in the day. You know, so
yeah,
a little rest back for you guys.
I mean, you know, there's.
Although I will say, can I plug something real quick?
Go ahead.
This Friday on the Hub 408, we are choosing the greatest white men in the NBA. So this is one of the only times you will see a group of brown men praising white men in the NBA. We're going to be talking about the greatest minorities ever in the NBA. So please come and watch that show. It's going to be exciting. I've been trying to do my research, and I'm like, oh, God. Maybe the coolest white man in the NBA, Steve Kerr. Won 4 championships in a row. No one's ever done that. You know, has more championships also with the Golden State Warriors as a coach. Maybe he could be the coolest white man ever. I don't know. Have you heard of his story too? How his brother got killed by Palestinian terrorists and all that stuff too? Yeah, he's kind of gone through it too. So shout out to Steve Kerr. I was going to say, did you have anything that you wanted to plug before we get up out of here though?
Nah, same shit.
Make sure you follow me and Bestie. And yeah, thank you for hanging out with us. We're going to do another episode this Thursday, though, correct, of the Best Friend Show. So come hang out with us then. Usually that's...
Well, wait, I guess we could promote our new Best Friend Show that starts next Thursday.
Yes, next Thursday we're going to be doing the Best Friends Rock and Horror Show. So we're going to be talking about... on the Rock and Horror Show, we're going to be talking about our favorite horror movies. Also rock albums. I know that me, you know, you guys know me for doing hip hop music, but me and Bessie really, really love rock and roll. So we're going to get into some our favorite rock and roll albums. But Bessie, it's not only horror movies that we're doing, correct?
No, we're going to be doing like horror stories, horror video games. Anything horror based, basically.
Like the stories one I'm kind of interested in, because then we can kind of go in so many directions with that too. Whether it's Filipino based or the westernized American horror story. Yeah. You know, didn't mean to plug that show. I'm just saying. You know,
I do love that show though.
It is an awesome show, but you know, things.
And we're not just doing Filipino or an
Yes.
American. We're doing
worldwide.
Yep.
Right. So it's gonna be kind of cool. We're gonna really do our homework and delve into some really messed up stories for you guys. So yeah, the Rock and Horror Show is gonna be starting next Thursday. Here on both me and Leona streams.
Yeah,
So,
the first official week of October, I guess.
yes.
Basically.
So that October is going to be a spooky, frightening month. You know, from the best friends show.
Yeah, we're gonna start off with the Omen.
The Omen, the original Omen. So.
Well, we're gonna do the new one too.
And the new one too. But I was gonna say, if you guys love horror movies, please come and watch our show. Sometimes we'll.
Or if you have any suggestions on horror movies that we should watch talk about,
yes,
then let us know.
Please let us know. If it looks dope, we'll watch it.
I'm like, should we do Halloween because it is Halloween?
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Did not get to watch the last one though. I heard it was fire though.
I haven't seen it.
I think she's waiting for him to come home. Jamie Lee Curtis, the 60-year-old Jamie Lee Curtis, is waiting for Mike to come home, and she's ready for him.
Yeah.
Basically. So kind of.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of the newer Halloween movies. I don't remember the last Halloween movie I watched.
I remember watching a bunch, but I think now they're trying to do the Terminator 2, where like all the ones that didn't matter.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks how like certain legacies and all that stuff. So I was gonna say, yeah, thank you guys for joining us. This is the Best Friend Show, episode 63. We'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for joining us. If you guys happen to be watching us on multiple platforms, thanks y'all. Take care. Bye.
Dang it.
Late fuckers.